Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to what is going to be the first of a series of videos that we're going to use to start communicating with all of you so that you have a better understanding of how your union is representing you and the types of things that are going on presently. I want to thank everybody for their response to the survey. We had an overwhelming number of officers respond, and we really appreciate it because that's what's going to help us better serve you all. One of the things that came up in the survey is that people didn't feel like they were receiving enough communication from the leadership of the APOA as to what's going on with current events. And so this video is going to be the first of many that are going to come out where, as we learn things about stuff that's going on in the department, we're going to try to get that information to you all as quickly as possible. And I know what's on everybody's mind today is the recent announcement of the Department of Justice investigation that's been launched here into our department. A lot of questions arising already, a lot of rumors circulating already. So I want to let you all know exactly what your union knows and doesn't know. Yesterday, the leaders of the investigation did reach out to us and request a meeting with myself, the Vice President, and the Labor Advisor, Ron Olivas. We met with them yesterday after the press conference, and it was really a brief question and answer session where they laid out some of how they work and what we can expect, and then allowed us to answer questions. And they opened the lines of communication for us. They want to hear from the rank and file. They want us to be able to communicate with them, especially if questions arise where officers are concerned, if you all are concerned about what might happen. How does this affect me as a police officer every day? Do I need to change the way I do things? How is this going to affect my everyday life now, or does it affect it at all? I've received a number of questions from members already, and really what I'm going to ask all of you to do is, if you have questions, if there are rumors that you're hearing and you want to know what's going on, I would like you to contact the office. If you don't have the phone number, it's 242-3240. But what we will do is, as you all have questions, we're going to use the invitation that was extended to us to try to communicate with the Department of Justice, and they can then give us straight answers which we can then pass on to all of you so that you understand exactly what's going on as it's happening. They assured us yesterday that this is a civil investigation, not a criminal investigation. It's a civil investigation into the uses of force on the department, specifically training and whether or not the training that was given is being followed out in the field. It's a fact-finding phase of the investigation, so there isn't anything that they are mandating the department to do right now. There isn't anything that they're saying this needs to change right now. They're simply looking at documentation into our policies. They're looking at past uses of force, and they're trying to determine if there's ways in which the department should or could change. As far as outcomes go with this type of investigation, the one thing that should be made clear to all of you is none of the investigations they've done in the past have been concluded quickly. Usually it takes at least 9 months for one of these types of investigations to go through, and it could take as long as 2 years. So this isn't something where in a month you're going to have an announcement of some type made. This is going to be a long process. When the process is completed, when the fact-finding process is completed, there could be a letter written that says they found nothing wrong with the department. There could be something where they feel that a few tweaks here and there need to be made, or on the other extreme, they could come out and say they believe that there is a pattern and practice problem. But they assured us there's nothing that's been prejudged. They're not here on any type of political agenda. No one who's doing this investigation has any stake in the game as far as running for office in Albuquerque or some other type of political stake. They're here objectively, and they're going to keep us informed as they move along. So again, if you all have questions or concerns as to what's going on with this investigation, we want to keep you as informed as we can. And as we learn things, we're going to pass them on to you. But if you have questions, please contact us so that we can pass your questions on to them. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a safe day.